Why is Aria working at Radley?
And why does Bethany hate Mrs. D?
And why does A want Ali alive and in Rosewood? We've got spoilers, the new promo, theories about twins and craziness. It's all coming up on today's PLL Talk.
What is up, KD Army? Katie,
Yo.
Deidre, we're stoked to show you this new promo. What is Arya doing in Radley? Check it out.
Things change so quickly. One day there's a house, and the next day, poof.
The tide is turning.
You don't know me at all.
I just know you from what you leave behind, like a tornado.
The cops have been breathing down her neck.
Answers are near.
This is about lies. It's about what happened to that poor girl who ended up in the ground.
You're right.
But at what price?
So someone is clearly grabbing for Aria in that promo, but it's not as creepy as we might think because we've read a lot about next week's episode, and I think that this new patient may actually hold the key to some Bethany Young answers.
Some secret intel. And I feel like she thinks Arya's there for maybe an ulterior motive. I feel like she's kind of sensing that.
Which Aria is. And in this other clip that we have, we see Eddie, Lamb, and Aria talking, and Aria straight up lies to Mr. Lamb's face. Look at this clip.
Did you volunteer for the reading program last year?
Nope. No, this is my first time here.
I feel like we've met before.
So we were jogging our memories. Aria definitely visited Mona in Radley, so it's not her first time.
I also think that it's interesting when she was interviewing to intern there, they said, "Are you comfortable?" And she said, "Yeah." Like, it was kind of
too comfortable? All right, question number 2. Why does Bethany Young hate Mrs. D?
I hate Mrs. D too.
I do too. She's too manipulative and I think there's too much drama.
She buried her daughter alive. I mean, she's
Who
dead.
does that?
R.I.P. Mrs. D.
Bethany, it's kind of being unraveled that she makes these drawings and they're very, very dark. The first one with the monster eating her while she's watering the plants, and now there's more in this new episode where we see a woman falling out of a building.
And a monster carrying her?
Yeah, so I'm kind of led to believe that the woman falling out of the building could be Mrs. Kavanaugh.
Right.
And that Mrs. D pushed her and Bethany witnessed it, so she drew a picture about it. What do you kind of think?
Well, I'm back to this whole theory that we brought up last week. Click right there if you missed what we thought. But Bethany is clearly, I think, somebody's twin. Bethany is older than the girl, so it's not Allie's twin or anything like that. Maybe Jason's twin. Or maybe
Melissa's.
Or Melissa's. I think Mr. Hastings and Mrs. D's illegitimate
love child.
And someone actually tweeted Marlene about this. Bethany Young is a twin of somebody in Rosewood, and Marlene wrote back and said, "Wait for it. XO." I think that's a yes. I think that we were kind of spot on. The same person who killed Bethany Young also killed Mrs. D. It's A. It's just the motive that I'm curious about. What do you guys think? Last night we also saw this crazy, intense, horrific moment. I had to turn all the lights on in my apartment.
Me too!
It was so scary.
Awful. Yeah.
A attacked Allie. Emily, go Emily, came to the rescue and saved her. But then Allie got this text message that said, "See how easy it is for me to kill you? If you leave Rosewood, I will." One point that I have to bring up. So 2 weeks ago, we talked about the theory that maybe Hanna and Ali could somehow be related or twins. Yes. I think it's interesting that the only person that knew Ali wanted to leave town was Hanna. Just gonna throw it out there. We also saw Black Veil at the end of last night's episode, and a lot of people think that Black Veil, though we're led to believe that it's a female, could actually be a male. It's a little bit of a stocky body. I want to say it's very tall.
Yeah, not a lot of like curves, doesn't have like a feminine way about them, so I think you could be right. Could it be Toby?
Toby?
Maybe.
My heart would be so broken
Crushed.
for Toby. Anyways, a lot of you guys had so much to say last night. Thanks for all the tweets. We wanted to read out some of your thoughts. So first of all, I'm going to say hello to Badu Lalabaz. Did I butcher that? I butchered it.
I want to give a shout out to our dear friend Night Trap, who always tweets along with us. He said A wants Allie to tell the police about Shauna.
And then of course, Chips Nin Jagag. I also
You get the hard names.
I have the hard names. I'm sorry. Tweeted so many times. Also
Yeah,
your tweets about being scared about Rosewood and thinking that you would end up in Radley were hilarious and made us laugh out loud.
And one really quick last shout out goes to I Shall Love Yvette, who very simply said, Spencer's dad is ace.
And also thanks for all the Instagram comments, you guys. I saw Clever Kingdom was tweeting, especially on the Coffee Talk show, and sent us some really nice messages. Ashface123.
Hi.
So keep up the good work. Really fast, we want to know your thoughts. Why is Arya working at Radley? Are her intentions pure? Is there something a little bit
fishy
suspect
in the water? Let us know why you think Bethany Young created all those super creepy drawings of Mrs. D and monsters and all sorts of weirdness. I don't like it.
And who is Uber A? Why does Uber A want Ali alive? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Don't forget, like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. We want to get to 10,000 ASAP. Watch last week's PLL talk.
The link's right here.
Right there.